Hello, everybody, and welcome to Chicago, Illinois at Soldier Field for today's NFC North matchup between the 0-4-1 Minnesota Vikings and the 4-1 Chicago Bears. Minnesota comes to town led by Kirk Cousins, looking for their first victory against a red-hot, surprising Chicago Bear team led by third-year man Justin Fields, who is looking to make a lasting impact on this squad. How's it going to go today for the Chicago Bears is the question. They play at home, haven't played here in a while, look to get their job done. Have not lost at home this season, and they look to keep that record alive. Meanwhile, Minnesota has their second straight game where they have not scored a single point. They look to end that streak here on the road against a struggling defense in Chicago. But who's going to take the victory is the question. Hopefully you guys have the answer to that. 29 people of the 32 picked the Chicago Bears to win this game. So we're either going to have a lot of happy people or a lot of upset people, and I know all my Bear fans in chat are likely going to be happy, depending on the result of this one. Anyways, I'd like to say a nice warm welcome to everybody joining me, and the chat's actually so long already I can't even read everybody in here. What's up? Bolt the Red Foe, Depressed Browns Finn, Devlord, Doshin Tai, John Zeller, Eggs Off, and I think I got everybody. Sounds about right. Good to have everybody in here as per usual. And Nerd Babble as well. All my Bear fans made sure to tune in today. Haven't played in a while since Thursday night in week number 5, so Bear fans have been, I guess, going back and watching old tape. But now, something new, something fresh. And I believe the last Bear game before Madden 24, so enjoy it while it lasts, because I'm not sure how much longer your team's going to be able to put up these incredible numbers, given the fact that we moved to actual rosters in week number 7. On for the kickoff is Cairo Santos, and we are underway from Soldier Field. Return will be taken by Nwangwu, taken from the goal line, Lumbo up to the 21-yard line, and that is where the Vikings start drive number 1. It is going to be up to this man today, Kirk Cousins, to do something on the offensive end, because the Vikings have had 2 straight games where they have been shut out against the Chiefs last week, losing 24-0 in a blowout. That's a lot of talking. But let's get to the action. Kirk Cousins under center, Alexander Madison in the backfield. Minnesota still searching for their first victory of the season. And we'll start with a gain of 3. What's up, Ultimate Red? Let's go to Scribble. And what's up, Chiefs fan? Everybody popping in here at a pretty good time early on in the first quarter. All the undefeated pick'ems have the Bears today, so we'll see if they can keep everybody unbeaten. Kirk Cousins stepping back to the shotgun on 2nd and 7. Across the middle overshoots TJ Hawkinson, and that is an early Minnesota 3rd down. Wow. Best 54 minutes of your life in here, WW. Well, let's hope whoever you picked is going to deliver. Looks pretty good so far for the Bears. Minnesota looking to avoid an opening drive, 3 and out on 3rd and 7. Cousins. Good protection, deep left side. He goes. Jefferson's out there with the catch. Penalty marker is down. We will check on it, and it is pass interference. Minnesota keeps their drive alive thanks to Justin Jefferson with an acrobatic catch.
That penalty is declined.
What a play there from Jefferson. Probably the only light in this entire team. I don't think there is such thing as offensive pass interference in Madden, chat. I wouldn't count on it. Through the contact and all, Justin Jefferson, another miraculous catch to add to his career total. Play action here from Cousins on 1st and 10. Going to Madison out of the backfield. Nice spin move will pick up the first down. A gain of 10 yards. And once again, Minnesota offense on the move. Yeah, JJ's probably the only guy you got to be scared of today. Don't think Jordan Addison is going to be going 140 on the football field. And Alexander Madison probably still going to have to get used to those running back 1 reps, to be honest. So we'll have to see. 3 receivers at the top of your screen. 2nd consecutive first down for Minnesota. Cousins with a 5-man rush coming. From behind, he goes left side to Hawkinson, who is going to get tackled. Nice tackle made there by Eddie Jackson. Able to save the first down. That is a gain of 7. But the Vikings are threatening to score early on in this first quarter. Make no mistake about it, they definitely want points. What an interesting question, Cheeseville. Can't even answer that for you. Vikings knocking on the door of the red zone here on 2nd and 3. Low snap taken. Cousins gonna fire towards the end zone over the shoulder of Osborne, who threw his hands up like he was being held, but no penalties on the field. It'll be 3rd and short. Kirk getting bailed by Jefferson, nothing new. Very true. Imagine if Justin Jefferson had Mahomes throwing to him. I don't care who was on that team, they're winning it all. Another 3rd down for Minnesota. This time it is 3rd and 3 from the Bear 21-yard line. Handoff goes to Madison up the middle. Sets up 1st and 10. Wow. Surprising they go to the ground there. Despite passing on 1st and 2nd down, they run on 3rd. They pick up the 1st. Surprised me and surprised the Bear defense as well. As Chicago caught off guard by that. Minnesota goes up the middle with a nice play. Cousins under center. First play today from the Chicago red zone for the Minnesota Vikings. Stretch hand off right side going to Madison. Nice tackle made there. A loss of half a yard on the play. And the Bear defense starting to wake up a little bit. On their heels early on. But they have found their footing. Well, we'll see what Minnesota can do here. Loss of half the yard there for Madison, who stands alone in the backfield on 2nd and 10. Cousins going to join him. Pressure coming, hit as he throws. Nice little shoestring catch there by Madison, but he still only gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 10. This defense is playing nice. Bro spelling it the British way. There we go. Bolt's got it. Like, bro, what are we doing? I hate how the British spell everything different. It frustrates me. Justin Jefferson in the backfield along with Alexander Madison on 3rd and 10. Cousins looking to go through the air, going Jefferson's way. It is caught, but he is well short. And Minnesota will settle for a field goal. Good tackle made there by Jalen Johnson to ensure a Minnesota field goal. Jefferson goes nowhere on his 2nd reception of the drive. All right. Vikings fans can't be too disappointed, though. I mean, they're at least going to get some points out of this. Assuming that Greg Joseph doesn't miss a sitter, which we will see. Greg Joseph on to open up the scoring with a 26-yard attempt. Kick is on the way, and it is good. Minnesota takes a 3-0 lead on their opening drive. Now it is Justin Fields' time for the Bear offense. Here we go, chat. This is what all my Bear fans have been waiting for. We all know it. Justin Fields drive to DJ Moore. I'm calling it. All right. There's a little bit of bias in that, but mostly your predictions are on point. So kick return here. Okay, see, that's bold. That's what I like to hear. That is what I like to hear. I don't trust the Vikes when it comes to chip shots. Yeah, fair enough. I don't blame you. Joseph on for the kickoff. Velus Jones Jr. standing in his own end zone. Still the only returner with a touchdown this season. Looking to make it 2 on this return from his own end zone. Will get up and out to the 23-yard line. I think Velus Jones Jr. is one of the better return men in the league. He's got some wheels, that's for sure. But it sets up 1st and 10 for this man right here, Justin Fields, who has been electric, to say the least, in the National Football Conference. Bears are undefeated in the NFC. Only loss this year was a close one late to the Kansas City Chiefs on the road. 2:09 to go in the opening quarter. The first looks of Justin Fields in week number 6. Pass to the right side, finding Robert Tonyan across the 30, able to step forward to pick up another yard, a gain of 8. Former Green Bay Packer, knowing all about the Minnesota Vikings. Bro, Madden, I've had that glitch so many times. Madden just has repetitive errors in their, I guess, software. They happen to me quite a bit. Pretty frustrating. Dante Foreman in the backfield on 2nd and 2. I formation look for the Bears. Foreman gets the carry up the middle. First down, Chicago. Gain of 3 on the play. Bears moving the sticks in just 2 plays. Vikings overrated, yes, I agree. Speaking of which, wonder where he's been. No, he's a Dolphin fan. I thought he was a Bear fan for a second. That makes sense. 5 wide, empty backfield look for Justin Fields, where he has been most dangerous so far this season. 4-man rush. Fields going for it all left side. He overshoots DJ Moore. I was anticipating a deep shot there. I thought he would actually keep it in bounds, though. That one was nowhere close. I mean, I had the Vikings at 14-3 last year, but I don't know this year they're going to be bad. Madden 22 when it first came out, the game was glitched. I won a game 23, and the game I said lost 0-3 or tied. Dang, that's crazy. Final minute of the first quarter, second and 10 on the second down. Fields looking to escape. Deep right side, floated pass on the money to Cole Kmet. Wow. All right, then. On the money to the starting tight end. So Fields has now hit the starting and the backup tight end for Chicago this afternoon. Beautiful floated pass there from Justin Fields and the Bears. Inside of field goal range at the Minnesota 40. First and 10, four-man rush. Once again, Fields dealing with it well. Pass to the right side, top of your screen. Hauled in, and we've got room to run up the sideline. Darnell Mooney. Out of bounds at the 18. 21 seconds left in the first quarter. The Bears are moving. Here they go, Chet. Not looking back anytime soon. Bears looking to get into the end zone before the end of the first quarter. Their first play from the Minnesota red zone, looking for the game's opening touchdown. Fields going left side. Robert Tonyan again, down to the 10-yard line. That'll take us to the second quarter. The Bear offense moving fast and moving well as they have it 2nd and 3 from the Viking 10. Solid first quarter. Very solid first quarter. Fields rushing touchdown incoming. He hasn't ran the ball yet. We'll have to see. We open up the second quarter. 2nd and 3, Chicago with 6 to go in the first half. Fields, nice blocking. Pass to the right side is going to be incomplete. Foreman cannot hang on through the contact. Wow. Thought about the hit that was about to come before he thought about catching the football. 1 + 2 = 6. We'll have to see. Pac-Man on a carry wins. I just came to watch the stream. Fair enough. Welcome to Press Bears fan. Nice. An important play here, 3rd and 3 from the Minnesota 10-yard line. Fields going to read option. That is read well by the Viking defense. Fields going nowhere. Nice tackle made. Brian Asamoah. And Chicago looks to settle for 3 themselves. Very nice, the Press Browns fan, changing the username and profile. I like it. Cairo Santos looking to tie things up here with a 28-yard attempt of his own. From the left hash, the kick is on the way and good. What's up, Ethan T? Welcome. Nice little chip shot field goal there for the Bears, and we are all square at 3 apiece. I'm not going to say it's been a great game so far, but it's been okay. Kirk's going to throw a pick this drive. You know what? I like that pick. Everybody pick a player that Kirk's going to throw a pick 6 to. I'm going to go with I'm going to go Tremaine Edmonds here. Kirk is throwing a pick 6 to Tremaine Edmonds on this following drive. I'm going to go with that. Bro's bandwagoning the Bears. I mean, hey, if he's got him in the pick 'em, I don't blame him. Eggs off, I would too. On for the kickoff is Cairo Santos, all tied up at 3 apiece. As return will be taken here from the 1-yard line up the middle. Nice move made to the 21. Kirk Cousins started stride number 2. Both teams pretty much took it the same distance. They got stopped at the same place. See how Kirk can do on drive number 2 with the Minnesota Viking offense. Justin Jefferson had a pair of good receivings. Receiving, sure. Pair of good receptions. I think receivings is the word, right? Sounds about right. It sounds English enough for me. I'll go with it. Opening play of the Vikings' second drive. Stack box to the right on 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Madison. Cutting back up the middle. He made the wrong choice. Still picking up 2, but could have been much more had he kept going up the edge. One of the Philly special with Nick Foles and Madden. That sounds like a move. Could you imagine if we saw like a Philly special in one of these sims? You know how crazy that would be? That would be absurd. Under 5 to go in the second quarter. Cousins under center on 2nd and 8. Handoff going to Madison. Up the middle, fighting his way down to the 29. Nice little carry, gain of 6. Call it 5 yards, but once again, 3rd and short. Bear defense looking to bear down. Yeah, so you make receivings as a wide receiver. I understand that. That sounds right to me. Their defense looking to pitch a 3-and-out on the Vikings' second drive. Handoff going to Madison. Left side, nice cut up the middle. Still going, picking up 7, and a Minnesota first down. Tell you what, Alexander Madison He's playing pretty good so far. I've been kind of surprised. Vikings kind of want their first win today. It would be a very Bear thing to do to lose to a team like Minnesota that has not won a game this season. I'm just saying that. Minnesota keeping their drive alive thanks to their now running back one, Alexander Madison. After Dalvin Cook has been let go, possibly a future Jet as Madison full steam ahead, a gain of 8.5 yards. Up to the 45-yard line, almost averaging 5 a carry. Eddie Jackson saves another big gainer. Still plenty of time in this game, and to be fair, Chicago does receive the second half kickoff, so things are looking up in the Windy City. I'm sure it's just fine at this point. What's up, Mike Leonard? Another gain of 8 for Alexander Madison. 34 total yards on just 7 carries. Man in motion, jet sweep is going to go up the middle. First down, Jordan Addison. As he's going to pull forward. 1 rush, 4 yards, 0 receptions. Put those numbers together, and that's how fast he was going down the interstate. Dog had a tummy ache. That's a good excuse. Works for me. Minnesota looking, Vikings looking to get back into field goal range here. 2:45 to go in the second quarter. Hand off Madison, left side, shedding off of tackles. Across midfield, gain of 4. I'm surprised Kirk isn't throwing the rock a lot more. Chiefs fan, who's your only loss going to be to? That's my question. Real talk. I feel like it would be very Chief-like to lose to the Broncos on the road or something. Perhaps the final play before the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 6 from the Chicago 47. Handoff Madison, right side following blockers. He lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Bears and returned to the 48-yard line. Kyler Gordon on the recovery. Bear defense making a big-time bear down on Alexander Madison, who coughs up the rock on carry number 8. And the Bears are in business at the 48-yard line. There it is. Well, not quite a Kirk Cousins interception, but it'll do the trick. I'm sure it'll work. Chiefs did lose to the Colts. Very true. Very true. Best starting field position all day today for Chicago. They start with an empty backfield look for Fields. 5-man rush. Fields escaping, throwing on the run, a dime to newly acquired DJ Moore. That is the most Chicago Bear play I've ever seen. Instead of dealing with the blitz, run away from it, throw on the run, strike to your best receiver in field goal range in one play. I love it. Gotta love it. Got to love it. Fields under center after an excellent and accurate throw on the run to DJ Moore, his first reception. Fields, touch pass right side, finds Mooney, first down to the 20. Usually that's not a catch, but wow. What's up, Lamochi? Welcome. Good to have you in here. Was that a sidearm pass? It may have been. Looks like Mooney got both feet down there. Don't think this will warrant a review. And we are in business at the 20-yard line. It will warrant a review, though. I'm just going to skip it. Don't think it's too important. I think he got both feet down, and he did. Not a bad review, though. I'm not upset about it. I mean, it was close. So, it'll stand. Wish the scoreboard didn't spoil it for us, but unfortunately it does. What's up, Luca? Welcome in. Play number 11 from the Chicago offense. Still looking for the game's opening touchdown from the Minnesota 20. Fields left side pass in the slot there to DJ Moore. That was nearly intercepted, but Moore steps in front at the last moment. Able to step away and come out with the football there. Impressive play. I'm chilling with chat today. I mean, I don't know. I'm not upset about it. Yesterday's was just a large chat because of how good the game was. This has the same opportunity, in my opinion. No huddle here for the Chicago Bears. Staying 5 wide on 1st and goal. DJ Moore, top of your screen, pass to the end zone. Actually, the 1-yard line. Komet somehow tumbles short, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Wow. I cannot believe he didn't roll into the end zone there. Surely he was in, right? How in the... No, he's in. Come on now. No way. That's crazy. Cole Komet down to the half-yard line. Now 2nd and goal. Foreman in the backfield. Fields under center. Looking to pass top of your screen. Going up for Moore. He overthrows him. Wow. No way they don't score a touchdown here. That is crazy. Well, you can't challenge within 2 minutes, and they already ran another play way too quick. That was 100% a touchdown, in my opinion. Gave himself up. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Maybe. I don't think they called that the end zone, in my opinion, but could be right. 3rd and goal from the half-yard line. I formation look. Foreman in the backfield. Will not get the carry. Play action. Fields going to the end zone. He overshoots his receiver. Again. Wow. Are the Bears really about to walk away with this without a touchdown? No way. Surely they go for it. You have to. I mean, yeah. Okay, good call. 4th down and goal. The Bears going to keep the offense on the field. Minnesota with an opportunity. Had a big stop. Fields looking to pass, pressure coming. He is going to get sacked by Danielle Hunter. Worst case scenario for the Bears. They don't get in. And the ball now up to the 9-yard line. Unbelievable. Yeah, that's the most Bears drive I have ever witnessed. I mean, that just sums up Chicago Bear football in a single drive. Wow. Unbelievable turn of events. The Bears come up empty-handed. We are all square at 3 still. 1 minute drill time for Kirk Cousins. Right side pass almost jumped, but it is caught by Jordan Addison. We calm down for a little bit. Let the clock roll. Oh, this is so enjoyable. My mic is tripping right now, too. I don't know what's going on. I think we're back. Think we're good. Vikings going to start to chew some clock here on 2nd and 3. Still have all 3 timeouts, yet no interest in burning a single one of them. Cousins going play action. Wanting to give Minnesota a chance. Deep left side he goes. Has a man on the run. There is Osborne to the 40. Minnesota will burn a timeout, and Kirk Cousins will launch one to the end zone before halftime. Edmonds pick 6 going to be right here. It's brewing. It's going to happen at some point. Kirk Cousins is like Dak Prescott. He's always due for a pick. Every game. It is due. Madden definitely had it scripted. You're not wrong. 100%. Ball up to the 40-yard line gives Kirk Cousins an opportunity at a Hail Mary on the final play of half number 1. Kirk, with all the time in the world, says a prayer, heaves it deep down the field at the 5-yard line. It is almost intercepted. That'll take us to the break. All tied up at 3 apiece. Bears begin half number 2 with the football. Pretty lackluster first half of action, but hey, man. Could have been worse. Nah, yesterday's script was a lot better, though. Yesterday's script was nuts. Surprised Kirk didn't lead the league in picks last year. I felt like he had 2 picks a game. Not really. I mean, they played they played good teams, yes, but he was pretty clean. He had better stats than Josh Allen last year. So, Kirk wasn't terrible. Until he was on primetime. Yeah, yesterday was nuts. Great finish, though. Always the Commander games, chat. I don't know what it is. It always is, though. Never, ever fails. I feel like I'm going to end this one saying, well, the win is a win. Yeah, I mean, that's how I walk away from most Browns games, that we win by, like, the skin of our teeth. I understand that. Greg Joseph on for the kickoff, getting us started in half number 2. Return is taken by Velas Jones Jr. Looking for a second return TD of the year. Not going to happen here. Not a bad return, though, up to the 27-yard line. Bears special teams. Probably underrated this season, according to Madden at least. Out comes Justin Fields. What a disappointing end of that last drive. Had a chance to take the lead with a field goal or a touchdown. And from the half-yard line, 3 consecutive plays, 3 consecutive incompletions. Or rather, 2 incompletions and a sack, but it did the same amount of damage. Fields of the Bears back on the offensive end. Looking to recover from that depressing drive. Handoff going to Herbert here, who high steps a couple defenders. Gain of 4. What's up with that? Welcome in. See how the Bears do in the second half. Pretty balanced opening half, not going to lie. Khalil Herbert was the yards per carry leader last season. Not an incredible amount of carries, still an impressive stat to lead. Foreman back in the game to the right side of Justin Fields, who will get the handoff up the middle. Nice move made, fighting his way for a gain of 5.5, setting up third in a very short 1 yard. Could have been a lot worse, though. Nice adjustment made once he found the hole. Still a big play to come up here. Eggs off isn't here. But yeah, no chili today. That is true. Foreman stays in the game after his gain of 5. Now third at about half a yard. Fields going play action. Rolling to his right, throwing top of your screen. This one is caught. First down, Bears. Nice adjustment made out there, out wide. That will get the job done. And Chicago will move the sticks. Rating Taco Bell, bro. Taco Bell is low-key underrated. I don't know why people hate on it. It's probably the most quality fast food you can get, in my opinion. They've got a lot of variety too. Bears able to keep this drive alive. First and 10 now from the 39. Handoff going to Foreman up the middle. Trying to get away from Viking defenders. It is simply too much. Only picks up 3. Never had Taco Bell? That's crazy. That is crazy. Last game for that catch? Yeah, I was going to say. Had a feeling it was the fullback. Had a 20-piece. Those are gas too, don't get me wrong. Second and 7. Another gain of 3 for Foreman, who takes a breather on the sideline. Fields going through the air. Hasn't done this in a while. Good protection. Off his back foot left side. Wide open. Cole Kmet again. Wow. Cole Kmet is always that tight end that if the play's going to take 7 or 8 seconds, he's going to find his way to get open. Bears back inside of Viking territory. Crunch wrap clears. Facts, bro. What you know about that crunch wrap? That's my go-to sometimes. Until nacho fries come back, then you know I'm getting that box. 4 receiver look on first down and 10. Bears continue to move. Handoff up the middle. Herbert gets tripped up and is ruled down by contact at the 36. For never having Taco Bell. Nah, I actually know people IRL that hadn't had Taco Bell until they were like, I don't know, 12 or something like that. I mean, I don't know how old Deadwood is, but it's a decision that some people make. It's understandable. DJ Moore, one-on-one at the top of your screen on second down and 8. Justin Fields, back to pass. Will he go his way? Yes, he will, to the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown. DJ Moore, and the Bears have our first TD. Called it. I called it. The new best connection in the NFC North is here. Justin Fields and DJ Moore connect on a deep one, and the Bears take their first lead today. 1 + 2 = 6. Best believe it. I told you to watch. They were one-on-one at the top of their screen, and it happened. Santos on for the extra point. Kick is on the way and good. Bears lead by a touchdown. Good drive there from Fields and company. Moore's over to finish the team. Facts. DJ Moore has been going off the sim. Yeah, I would say him and Brandon Cooks, top 2 wide receivers of the sim so far. DJ Moore touchdown. What else would it be? Always him. I mean, how many other Bears have scored a touchdown this season? I know Claypool had at least 1 in week 1. I feel like Mooney probably got his hands on 1. Komet's had a couple, I feel, but DJ Moore clears right now for the Bears wide receivers. Santos on for the kickoff. Bears have their lead at 7 points. This will be taken for an E. Kirk Cousins starts his first drive of the third quarter from his own 25-yard line. This Fields have a rush attempt. He does have 1, which is, I think, for a loss of a yard, but for the most part, I don't know what adjustments the Bears made, but he's been told to stay in the pocket today. Yeah, Week 7 pick'em is going to mean a lot, chat. I'll introduce it now, but basically top 13 people are going to be in my fantasy league, so you better do good next week. 2 receivers left and right on first and 10. Handoff, halfback draw up the middle, going to Madison. Gain of 2 yards. He's already been fed the ball 10 times today. 42 yards and a fumble as well. Yeah, that's the current plan. I will host the fantasy league, myself and 13 other people. And the way I'm just going to determine that, first 13 people that score the best of next week's pick 'em get dibs first. So that's what we're going with. Gain of 2 on carry number 10 for Madison. Cousins, pocket collapsing, staying strong. Right side delivers to KJ Osborne, who was able to keep his feet in bounds. Kirk Cousins, 8 for 11 today. Not playing too bad himself. You already know you're about to get 14th place. Now, that'd be very typical. Are new people allowed to join the pick'ems? Yeah, absolutely. Well, starting next week, obviously. It's a little too late for week 6, but absolutely. Around 2 to go in the third quarter. First and 10, Minnesota. Cousins from under center. Out of the backfield, finding Madison. Breaking away from tacklers, picking up the first in Bear territory. Yeah, the more the merrier. I mean, we've had This week we had the most, including myself, we had 32 submissions in the Week 6 pick'em, which I have somewhere around here, the records of everybody. 5 people are 3-0, 20 people, including myself, are 2-1, 6 people are 1-2, and 1 person is 0-3. So it's a lot of fun, honestly. I think it makes watching games that don't involve your team a lot more meaningful. Make you want to join more, in my opinion. Just a little bit more fan-friendly. First play of the second half from Bear territory for the Minnesota offense. Cousins off his back foot. Hennessy throws good pressure from the Bear front four. It'll be second and 10. 1:42 to go in the third. After all, there are 32 leagues. I mean, yeah, but we're not picking like individual teams. We're doing like a standard fantasy draft type thing. I think it'd be a lot of fun, personally. I would enjoy it. Pressure there forces the incompletion for Kirk Cousins on second and 10. Looking to go through the air again, deep across the middle, finding Jefferson in stride, taking a big hit at the 26. But Justin Jefferson able to bounce back up quickly. 3 catches, 62 yards, a little bit of a breakout game. He's had a quiet 2023 season, mostly thanks to the disappointing Viking offense. However, he's doing well here in Week 6. 3 catches today for Justin Jefferson. Continues to show why he's the best receiver in the league. Here's catch number 4, a little dump-off pass, goes for 3. Cousins 11 for 15, not bad today. I mean, Cousins started 1 for 8 last week against Kansas City. Doing a heck of a lot better here in week number 6, that is for sure. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Vikings look to draw even on their opening drive of the second half. Quick pass right side again. There's Jefferson inside the red zone. 3 consecutive catches for the LSU receiver. Sets up a big and meaningful 3rd and 2. And if the clock keeps running after this play, might see the Vikings go for it. We'll have to see what happens here, though. Very important play on the final play of the third quarter. Madison in the backfield on 3rd and 2 from the Bear 18. Getting the handoff left side, first down and more inside the 10, sets up 1st and goal. And that'll take us to a meaningful fourth quarter. Minnesota looking for their first win. Bears looking for their 3rd straight. Who is going to take it in the final 6 minutes at Soldier Field? We switch sides of the field for the final quarter of action. 1st and goal from the 9. Minnesota looking for their first touchdown today. Handoff Madison right side, following blockers. An impressive and important tackle made there by Jack Sanborn at the 5. Wow. Madden scripts the injuries, do they really? I don't know about all that. And if things to be a nail-biter, it is looking that way. Clock keeps running after the gain of 4 for Madison. 2nd and goal from the 5. Kirk Cousins going right side. Jefferson out of the backfield is going to get tackled for a big loss of 6. Tremaine Edmonds with a huge tackle when it matters most. Wow. Jefferson tried to, I think, cut left there, but that is veteran linebacker presence right there. Biggest play of the afternoon. Bear fans on their feet on 3rd and goal from the 11-yard line. 5 to go in regulation. Cousins, high snap, deep drop back. Pressure coming, launched to the end zone. Way too much for Addison. And Minnesota will likely settle for a field goal. However, it is not game over. Plenty of time remains for the Vikings to get a stop and the ball back. It'd be smart to kick here. Hold on. Greg Joseph on for his 2nd attempt. This one from 28 yards out to cut the deficit to 4. Kick is up and it is through. 10-6 to score. Bringing it to 4 there. Greg Joseph 2 for 2 on field goals today. 28 and 26. Well, I don't think anybody thought it would be easy. Fields to Moore again. I mean, they could just run the clock out too. Keep that in mind. Hey, we got 20 people in here now. Had a feeling it would pick up at the tail end of the stream, usually how these things go. But final 5 minutes of action here, and it is very important. Greg Joseph on for the kickoff. Bealish Jones Jr. with his 3rd return today has a chance from the 1-yard line to blow the door wide open up the middle. He is met by multiple Viking tacklers up to the 22-yard line. Fields is hyped after his last drive. Feeling good as the Bear offense looks to put this game to bed and take Chicago to 5-1, keeping them atop the NFC North. Here we go. Countdown to real football chat. 72 hours away, too. Feels good. Big drive upcoming here for the Chicago Bears. From the 22-yard line they begin. Handoff goes to Foreman, left side, looking to make a jump cut. Picks up 3, not bad, keeps the clock moving. Viking defense just needs a single stop. How many subs do you think he'll have by the end of 2023? Depends how consistent I stay. That is my answer to you, my friend. I think things will slow down once the season starts, so I'm going to go for 2,500. That's my goal. 4 minutes and just under 20 seconds remaining. On 2nd and 7, Fields will hand off to Herbert. Up the middle, has the first down and more, cutting back up the middle. A gain of 13. Big Bear first down, that'll save a lot of time and force Minnesota to start pondering their timeouts. Bears going to collapse, lose 4 straight. Yeah, what's their schedule look like after this? Bear fans, weeks 7 through 10, what's it look like for you guys? Under 4 to go in the fourth quarter now. Fields back to the shotgun. See if he wants to go through the air. More in motion behind Justin Fields, surprisingly. Fields going play action. Now going to fire right side. Passes on the money to Claypool. His first reception. A gain of 8 yards. See you, Luca. Appreciate you tuning in today. Zach Wilson versus DTR from UCLA, baby. Let's freaking go. Should be a lot of fun. Gain of 8 on the pass there to Chase Claypool. His first reception today. Handoff Foreman up the middle. First down Bears. Bears keep it going. What's up, Darius Jones? Put on competitive. It'll give you a more realistic NFL game than having low-scoring games. I think my issue is probably just having 6-minute quarters. But at some point, I'm going to mess with the sliders. I just want to see what Madden 24 looks like before I jump to any conclusions here in the next couple weeks. Final play before the 2-minute warning here in the fourth quarter. On 1st and 10, Fields back to the gun. Hands it off to Foreman, who gets to midfield. But no further, a gain of 2. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Bears on top, 10-6. We will see how the rest of this one goes. It is looking good for Chicago, but guess what to see. Okay, Raiders, Chargers, Saints, Panthers. I'm going to go win-loss, win-win. Pretty confident in that. Chargers are going to give you guys some trouble, I think. They sit at, 2-1-1 right now, coming off of a bye week. I don't think they're in a terrible spot. After the 2-minute warning, a couple more Bear first downs will put this game to bed and have their 3rd straight win in the victory column. Handoff up the middle. Nice spin move made. Penalty marker down. This is an important penalty. And it's offensive holding. Ooh, that's big. Hits on the fullback, too, who had a big-time first down reception the other day. The Bears fan calls night-night. Maybe a little bit too premature. After the holding penalty, 2nd and 15. Same formation here for the Bears. Handoff going to Foreman. Getting to the top of your screen, back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 9, timeout Minnesota. Truly anything could happen to Madden. You are not wrong. Overconfident after that catch? Yeah, Minnesota. I mean, if they're going to stop here, they're going to have a timeout at about 1:45 to go for Kirk Cousins to have some late-game magic. It is very possible. Especially with how Madden clock management goes. So that's going to go okay for the Minnesota Vikings. Wow, how about this? Empty backfield for the Bears here, meaning it is most likely a pass, 5-man rush up the middle. Fields going deep down the right side, up in the air. Claypool makes a miraculous catch to the 8. Wow. They're going to have to check to make sure you got the feet down. But for the moment, Justin Fields. So much confidence in that spiral. And it's good. Claypool out of bounds, stops the clock with 1:46 to go, so this game not officially over yet. Handoff going to Foreman on 1st and goal, up the middle, gets down to the 4. Timeout Vikings. Wow. Kirk didn't even play bad this game, honestly. He cleaned it up a lot more, especially after a disgusting last couple weeks. Hey, Minnesota scored points today. You gotta applaud them on that. They did something better than that. Protect that ball. Yeah, no kidding. Bears lost a big-time Week 6 game last year because of a fumble late. 2nd down and goal, no fumbles, and there will be no problems for the Bears here. Handoff going to Foreman, trying to cut back up the middle, down to the 2. Timeout Minnesota. Their final one is taken. Kirko Lames for real. Yeah, Minnesota will have the ball back with about 50 seconds, down by a touchdown. Not sure how well the clock management looks for that, but I guess we'll see what happens here. This is an important play still, but a touchdown will 100% do it. Play number 31 for the Bear offense on 3rd and goal. A touchdown seals the victory for Chicago. Handoff going to Foreman, who was shut down. So a loss of 4 in the play. Minnesota keeps Chicago to a field goal. Gives themselves a sliver of a chance, but it's a chance nonetheless. Santos coming on the field for the field goal attempts. Cairo Santos looking to put the Bears back up by a touchdown. With under a minute to go in the 4th quarter, Minnesota out of timeouts. This one from 23 out. Kick is on the way and good. All right. There are 53 seconds left after this kickoff, probably about 49. Give it 50 seconds. And no timeouts for Kirk Cousins to score a touchdown. And when you have the best receiver in the NFL, you like your chances a little bit more. It would be very funny for the Vikings to pull it off. Hey, who said Minnesota couldn't tie their second game of the season 6 weeks in? Who knows? Chat, do some research for me. When's the last time a team tied twice in a season? I'm very curious. I feel like it hasn't happened since like the 60s. But I could be wrong. That just sounds intriguing to me at the moment. Cairo Santos on for the kickoff after putting the Bears back up 7. Minnesota with one last shot at it to tie things up and take us to overtime. Return taken up the middle to the 21-yard line. 50 ticks remain. 1974. Yeah, I had a feeling it was around then. That's remarkable. All right. Kirk Cousins. Which Kirk are we're getting a Kirk interception on this drive. 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. Who knows, though? Vikings looking for some late drama here in Week 6. Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings have to go 79 yards in 50 seconds with no timeouts. Pass across the middle to start, going to be caught by Addison. First down, Vikings. Gain of 10 on the play, but he doesn't get out of bounds. That's going to cost them 15-plus seconds, and is looking bleak already. Yes, Madden clock management time. So good. They probably have time for 2 more plays if they can't get out, so we'll see. No huddle for the Vikings, under 30 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. Kirk going to have to start taking some shots. 4-man rush. Right side pass, almost intercepted. And Minnesota's going to have one more play. Yeah, one more play. Hey, Kirk's within Hail Mary range, or around there, so we'll have to see if they can get back in it in time. Minnesota trying for one final play. Clock is ticking. Snap is away. Cousins saying a prayer. Gonna heave this one to the end zone one more time. All the time in the world. Across the middle he goes. Pass is caught, but Osborne tackled, and that is gonna do it. Chicago, winners of 3 straight, extend their lead atop the NFC North. They improve to 5-1, and Minnesota falls to 0-5-1 themselves. Chicago takes this one 13-6 at Soldier Field. Wow. Well, pretty mediocre game in my opinion, especially for Chicago Bear terms. No rushing touchdown for Justin Fields, but he did connect in the end zone with his favorite receiver, DJ Moore. So that is our final game of July, chat. We move into August tomorrow night. Seattle and Cincinnati should be a fun one, and then the Browns take on the Niners after that. Do appreciate everybody tuning in today. Bears get the job done at home. I hope to see everybody tomorrow night at 8 p.m. for Seattle at Cincinnati.